This is the sweetest paste you'll ever make. It's made with natural ingredients but tastes just like caramel. First, soak your dates in water for a few hours. Strain and reserve the water. Add your dates, vanilla, salt, and a little bit of water to the blender. Blend until smooth, adding water as needed. Use this to sweeten your oats, salad dressings, and more.
I promise you guys will love this warm Brussels sprout salad with honey Dijon mustard dressing. You need garlic, olive oil, Dijon mustard, honey, salt, black pepper. Transfer everything into your plate. Make it rain with Parmesan cheese. Microwave for 1.5 minutes. A warm Brussels sprout salad. Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
How to make air fryer salmon. First, we're going to season the fillet, so let's rub some olive oil all over the salmon. Then we're going to add some salt, pepper, and a generous helping of smoked paprika. Then we're going to put the salmon right into the middle of the air fryer basket, pop it into the air fryer, and cook for 370 degrees for 8 minutes. Look how perfect this salmon came out. Serve with a side of lemon wedges and some fresh dill, and enjoy.
Weekends are so perfect for some Boozy grilled pineapple. You're going to start by peeling and coring a fresh pineapple and cutting it into slices about a 1/2 inch thick. Set them aside. Next, you'll mix a 1/2 cup of dark rum. I used Flor de Caña. A 1/2 cup of coconut rum. I used Malibu. Add a teaspoon of cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and then whisk that all together. Place your slices into a Ziploc bag and pour your rum mixture over it. You're going to marinate this in the fridge for at least 30 minutes, but up to 4 hours. I already just want to drink up this juice. Arrange the slices on the grill for about 10 minutes at 450, flipping halfway through. Meanwhile, use the remaining marinade to make a rum sauce by adding a little butter and cooking it on medium heat until it bubbles. Remove the slices from the grill and douse it in that delicious rum sauce.
I know you're hungry. Let's eat this creamy sun-dried tomato pasta. Everyone devours this when I make it, and it takes less than 30 minutes to make. In a pan on medium heat with some olive oil, add a 1/2 cup of your favorite store-bought red sauce, a 1/2 cup of dry white wine, 1 tablespoon of finely chopped rosemary, and then 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Let this simmer for about 5 minutes. Turn off the heat and then add 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, 1 cup of sun-dried tomatoes. I use the smoked ones. They give it such a great flavor. 4 tablespoons of butter, a cup of grated Parmesan, 1/2 of a lemon squeezed, salt and pepper to taste, and some red chili pepper flakes if you like some spice. Then right before straining your pasta, add 1/3 cup of pasta water to the sauce. Then add in your pasta. I'm using a little bit over a 1/2 pound of linguine. Follow for more recipes and enjoy.
All right, guys, this is one my whole family loves. You're going to take your favorite low-carb marinara sauce and just kind of lightly coat the bottom of your baking pan. Then you're going to take some Italian sausage. It can be mild, spicy, turkey. It doesn't matter. Just make sure it has the casing on it. And you're going to cut a slit right down the center of it so you make this nice little pocket. Then you're going to take an entire piece of string cheese and just go ahead and tuck it in that pocket and kind of fold the sausage back over. Do this with all of them and fill up your baking pan. Then you're going to pour the rest of your marinara sauce over the top, and you are going to pop these bad boys in the oven, bake them at 400 degrees for 45 minutes. You guys, they come out perfect. Serve them with a healthy green side. These are amazing. My family loves them, even the kiddos. Like and follow for
This crockpot chicken recipe is so easy, it's impossible to mess up. I have chicken breasts at the bottom of my crockpot that I'm barely going to cover in chicken broth and then go in with a really heavy layer of some Danos. I've gone through 2 of these giant bottles now. I do really like this stuff, and it's low sodium, so you can add a lot and it's not going to make it too salty. I put a knob of butter on each chicken breast and cooked it on low for about 8 hours. You will know it's done because it is just going to fall right apart. Mix it in with the broth, tag me, and let me know what you think if you try it.
Let's make some loaded potato pancakes. Peel your potatoes. Chop into even pieces. Salt your water. Add your potatoes. Boil until soft. Add your cornstarch, scallions, pepper, salt, and bacon. Roll into a ball. Flatten. Put your cheddar cheese. Push it together. Roll into a ball again. Flatten. Oil into your pan. Fry them. Pull them out. Hit them with that flaky salt. top with sour cream and a little bit more bacon. I'm taking some to go to feed my people at physical therapy, and of course, I left Morgan a snack.
Okay, this one's for my hotties with digestive issues. I've been there and I've got you. We do not do tummy aches or bloating on this channel. Start by adding some water and spinach to a blender. Then add some mint. This helps ease the stomach. And then a teaspoon of ginger. This is amazing for digestive support. Next, add some vanilla protein powder and some chia seeds for fiber. Optional, but I like to add greens powder and maca. Next up is my queen inulin. This is so good for combating bloat. Then add some almond butter or tahini. And then add some pineapple, which is so good for digestion. Then add some frozen cauliflower or a frozen banana. I will say it tastes so much better with frozen banana. This is my favorite way to get greens in the morning without upsetting my stomach. Give it a try.
It's spring, let's do some pea spread since they're in season right now. I steamed some fresh peas, softened up some shallots. Don't be lazy and use onions. If you don't have any, save this for later and go pick some up. Add the shallots along with all 7 million of your peas to the food processor. Some lemon zest, careful not to get the white part. Little olive oil, salt, pepper. Blend it until it's a nice buttery goodness. It tastes good on its own. The shallots have a nice sweetness to it. I'm using some gluten-free cassava flatbreads. I've got a recipe for those, so check out my page if you want it.
Okay guys, we're making 2 ingredient skinny muffins. Start with 1 box of Devil's Food Cake Mix and add 1 can of pure pumpkin puree. And that's all there is to it. And fear not, if you don't like pumpkin, still give these a shot. They do not taste a lot like pumpkin, surprisingly. Mix all that together, and then once it's nice and smooth, we're gonna get our muffin tins. And these are gonna bake at 350 for about 25 minutes. You can top them with mini chocolate chips like I did. Delicious, and about 200 calories.
Bet you didn't know radishes are absolutely tasty out of the air fryer. Get ready, y'all. We're making keto radish chips. Here's what you're going to do. Cut your radishes thin, add to a bowl with some olive oil, salt, pepper, and of course you got to top it with some garlic powder because it makes everything better. Spray your air fryer with olive oil cooking spray, add your radishes, cook at 370 for about 8 minutes, and then once that 8 minutes is up, spray again, up your temp to 400, and cook between 5 to 8 minutes depending on crispiness. Yum!
It was taco night at my house, so I took my favorite bag of Quest chips, I added some cooked taco meat, and then I loaded it down with all of my favorite taco toppings. I added lettuce, diced tomatoes, shredded cheddar cheese, some salsa. I went ahead and added 2 scoops for some extra spice, put in some sour cream, and then I mixed it all up, and what I was left with was a keto walking taco that you've got to try.
Want to try keto but you're not sure where to start? Come on in, we're doing a Keto 101 series. For all of my coffee lovers, this one's for you. First up, throw away all those sugary creamers and get yourself some heavy whipping cream. Here's what it looks like. You can get it at Costco for way cheaper than your grocery store. Next up, let me take you to my coffee bar. Some might say I have an addiction, but I think that this is a necessity. So you can do this with hot or iced coffee. Today we're gonna do hot. I'm a Yeti girl. If I don't use it, I have to warm up my coffee 5 times throughout the morning. 1 tablespoon of heavy cream. Now, pick your skinny syrup. My favorite combo right now is glazed donut and iced cinnamon roll. Now this right here is the tool that makes the magic happen. Froth it till it gets nice and thick. And last but not least, cinnamon on top. Last step, pick your favorite coffee, however you want to do it, and brew it right on top. Stir it up and enjoy. Follow along for more keto tips.
Barbecue chicken pizza where the crust is the chicken. Stay with me. 1 pound of ground chicken. You're gonna mash that up with your hands, add 1 egg, add half a cup of shredded mozzarella, half a cup of grated Parmesan, and then season it like crazy. Garlic powder, oregano, salt, and pepper. Give it a really good squeeze of either sriracha or Frank's. Mix it up, and then I would actually separate this into 2 separate pizza crusts. I did 1, but you should do 2. Bake it at 400 for 25 minutes, and then cook half of a red onion, and then slather that pizza crust with sugar-free Sweet Baby Ray's. Add as much cheese as you'd like. I'm doing Colby Jack. Add those cooked onions from before. More cheese. How about some more Sweet Baby Ray's? Some Parmesan, and then you're going to throw it in the oven at 400 for 5 minutes. Broil for the last 30 seconds. Add some green onions. Once that comes out, slice it up and serve. You will not believe this is diet food.